with anxious men, this is what you guys are typically feeling. You're feeling confused. It's usually like an obsession pattern, right? You're constantly checking your phone. You're overthinking. Lots and lots of thinking and anxiety going on up here. And it usually stems from a rejection wound that you men have dealt with, typically from parents. Whether you didn't get enough love from mom or dad or both. But that's usually where it stems from. And then what it shows up in is you typically lack masculine leadership skills. Now, everything I say is meant with love. I know some of you won't be able to handle the direct communication, and that's okay. I totally get it. It's not for everyone, and it's always hard to hear the truth, right? The truth fucking hurts, and I get it. And what happens is because of this deeper rooted wound, you guys have this nervous system addiction. You're addicted to the chaos. You're addicted to that push and pull that those avoidant women give you. And it's just how it works, right? What you guys will also, a pattern I notice is you guys have this false belief that chemistry means compatibility, but it's really just an addiction, right? It's a chemical addiction to it, that cycle. So this is going to go a little deeper. So why you keep chasing women who can't love you back, right? If you have the anxious attachment wound, you are more likely operating out of the abandonment, right? Whether you didn't get the love from your parents, like I mentioned earlier, that tends to give you a deeper abandonment wound. I'm just going to point out, I also have this, all right? So I'm not saying this from a place of like, I'm better than you. I've just really put in the work to get through that abandonment issue. My father died at 2 months. So right away when I came onto earth out of my mom's womb, my dad died at 2 months. So I've had that wound since I was born, and it's a deep one, and it still shows up. I just have the tools to handle it in the moment, and it doesn't overtake me, right? Those are the key things that happens. You have to start to be aware of when it's coming up and how to handle it, right? And if you're not aware of it, then it's just a cycle that you're stuck in, which is why a lot of you will message me and be like, I keep finding this and this keeps happening. Like every woman I attract like is avoidant, right? And that's because you can only attract what you are vibrating at. Now, I don't talk about this in my posts enough, frequency, but I work with energy and frequency, right? So you guys know the law of attraction, all that shit. This is science. This isn't some woo-woo spiritual crap, right? So if you are vibrating in this lower vibration of like fear, shame, guilt, anxiety, whatnot, you are actually only able to attract the same level type of woman that will only confirm that wound, if that makes sense. So what happens with you men is a lot of you think that you're in love, but you're really not. Is that your nervous system is just so activated given the pattern that you are so used to.